So last night I was out on the fire escape last night taking some pictures for Instagram. By the way, follow me on Instagram at Tom Stefaniak. Thank you. If you're part of the real family that watches every day and enjoys the videos, it's just extra good content for you, so hit that follow button. It does go a long way in helping out what we do here, but back to the story. I'm out here taking pictures. I usually shove like a broomstick in the fire escape door so it doesn't close so I can get back inside. The broomstick slipped, closes the door. It's like 8:30 in the evening on a Sunday night. I'm the only person in the office. No one else is here on my floor. I mean, like, there's some other studios and stuff on the floor. No one's here. I walk up the fire escape to the 3rd story. There's a recording studio there. Lots of times the guys there late at night, they're not there. I'm like banging on the door, no one's there. So I'm like, what do I do? My phone's in the office, my keys are in the office, the front door of the office is locked, so I can't go back in and get my stuff. My laptop's there, my everything is there. So I start walking down the fire escape, like down this staircase to get down to the ground. It triggers an alarm. The alarm starts going off. Some security guy starts looking at me saying, "What are you doing? This is for emergencies only." I'm like, "I'm sorry, I locked myself out." I had to message Josh's cousin, who I haven't seen in 6 years, on Facebook and get Josh's cousin to phone Josh so I could figure out where Josh, it was a nightmare. Just make sure you don't lock yourself out on a fire escape. That's today's moral. What is up, guys? We are back with another video. I hope all of you guys are having the best day ever. I am having a pretty good day personally because I know what's in store for today and I know you guys are going to love it. But before we get into all of that stuff, we posted a brand new podcast. That's right, if you guys don't know, I am doing a podcast, the Tom Stefaniak podcast. It's on all the platforms you listen to. It's on Spotify, it's on Apple Podcasts, it's on SoundCloud, it's on Google, it's wherever you want to get your podcast. It is hosted on your podcast platform. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description and a pinned comment, so make sure you go check out our newest episode. I think you guys will really love it. We had Seth Fowler on an episode. We're gonna have some of your other favorite YouTubers on episode. But that being said, let's get going. I was honestly really surprised the amount of you guys that gave me positive feedback on these and actually saying they look nice. I thought this was gonna be one of those videos where everyone dislikes the video and says, "Tom, these are complete trash. What are you doing with your life?" But no, lots of people are on board with me liking this shoe. And I mean, since this is all suede and a winter boot that's gonna get all dirty, I took some Rejuvenator Stain and Water Repellent, which they sent me. I've never used it before in my life. I put it on the boot. I obviously haven't worn them in the snow or rain yet because it's beautiful and sunny outside today, but I put it on the boot just so I'm ready when winter. Unfortunately, I'm not looking forward to winter, but shout out Rejuvenator. Once again, this video is not sponsored, but I mean, they sent me so much stuff, I might as well just use it. And if you guys wanna buy anything, you can use code TOM for 10% off everything on their website. I mean, it's really affordable. I'll leave a link somewhere down in the description. And it really works. That's why I'm talking about this, because like, it really, really works, like really good. You remember how I said this was an amazing day? Well, yeah, it's an absolutely amazing day. I don't know if you guys remember, but just last week, like 4 or 5 days ago, there was a sneakers release that I was really, really upset about. Oh, sick, some dude just drove past on a one wheel. I'm really jealous. I really want a one wheel. As I was saying though, I was very, very upset. You know what? I completely give up. I'm done. I don't know why I keep trying. I mean, it's just a joke at this point. Nike is out to get me. Why? So I wake up this morning, I'm like, oh, the Sacai Blazers, they're on Nike sneakers. This is gonna be exciting. I'm gonna get a pair. I hop on Nike sneakers, because yes, I actually got Nike sneakers now. I didn't get them. Any color. I wanted the white and gray ones. They're just so simple. They're white and gray. They came out when I was in New York. Didn't get them while I was in New York either. Sure enough, absolutely no success on Nike sneakers. So I'm like, you know what, maybe they were just really limited. No, they were not really limited. Or maybe they were, I don't know. My friend got 5 pairs. 5 pairs. I give up. So fast forward to today and we have completely remedied the problem. I found a pair. I'm so excited. I mean, you guys probably knew already by the title and thumbnail of this video that we found a pair, but I found a pair and I'm going to get them in about an hour. This is the greatest day of my week. You know, it's Monday, so it's the only day of my week so far, but you know what? This is the greatest day of my week. We're getting a pair of the Nike Sacai Waffles in like an hour. I'll get back to you guys in like an hour. Yeah, that is right. We got the Nike Sacai I don't even know what these are called. These are called the Nike LD Waffle Sacai in Summit White, and Wolf Gray. I didn't even get my size though. This is a size 9, which is unfortunate. The price on these is insane. Like, it's like 215 Canadian dollars, I think, and now they're going for 850 Canadian dollars. The price went nuts on these, which is unfortunate, but this shoe is absolute, like, this shoe is incredible. I'll be honest, the first time I saw the whole Sacai collection, I was like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. The midsole is super chunky. It's an interesting take of a silhouette that I'm honestly not a huge fan of to begin with, but then the more I saw them, and especially this monotone, like white and gray, and then the black pair as well, I was like, you know what, I'm sold. The crazy color ones, I wasn't feeling that much, but these ones are so nice. First thing you need to know about the whole Sacai collaboration with Nike is that they basically decided, you know what, let's just do 2 of everything. You're used to having 1 tongue on a shoe? No, we're gonna put 2 tongues on a shoe. You're used to having 1 midsole? No, we're gonna put 2 midsoles, 2 swooshes, 2 sets of laces in the shoe. Like, they just basically did 2 of everything. 2 mud guards, 2 heel guards. I'm honestly sort of surprised that they didn't have 2 outsoles. I mean, I don't know how you do 2 outsoles, but I'm sort of surprised they didn't find a way to do 2 outsoles, because they have 2 of everything. As I said, I love this dual jointed, double flapping, overlapping tongue. I think it looks really cool, and then the swooshes look very cool as well. That big chunky midsole is like, just, I mean, where else are you gonna see a shoe that has a giant chunky midsole like that? I think there was some Puma collaboration that has something similar, but it is out there. It's not something you see every day. I mean, these things are so, I mean, $850 is a lot of money. It's so much money, but these are really cool. Josh, what do you think of these?
I can't see them.
Open your eyes.
They're pretty neat. They're pretty nifty, pretty fun.
Would you wear them? They don't have colors. I've noticed this.
That's why I like them, I think. Okay. Nice little wedgeroo. Look at that. You can kick people. People will never kick you in the heels.
Do you know how much they cost?
Can I take a guess-aroo?
Yes, Canadian dollars. How much you think?
$248.99.
850.
What?
850.
What? It costs $850? What's it made of?
I will give it to you that the price is a little bit ridiculously expensive, except I think the look is completely worth it. If you were able to grab these for retail, I mean, congratulations to you. I am jealous. I had no luck on these, as we have stated, but it is a beautiful looking shoe. I don't know if they plan to do other Sacai launches in the future. I really hope they do, because the blazers and the waffles that they put out, it's just such a unique looking shoe. I'd love to see what they could do with like an Air Force One or a Tennis Classic or other old school Nikes. A Pegasus could be really cool as well. Just some old shoes that they're doing these crazy panelings and updates on. I really like it. One other thing to note is that it does come with navy laces, which is a really interesting color choice. I actually dig it. They have like light gray and white laces in the shoe, and the navy laces here. There's no navy anywhere on the shoe. There is a dark gray, which maybe has some little tints of blue in it, but there's no blue, so it's a cool touch. Nice little contrast on the laces. Usually the extra laces don't have much thought in them, except these could actually give the shoe a whole new look if you throw them in. I think these are cool. $850 is way too expensive. They go for around $650 US, $850 Canadian in the smaller sizes. A lot cheaper in the bigger sizes, thankfully. But wow, one of the most creative shoes that is released this year, 100%. That being said, guys, let me know what you think of these down in the comment section below. And if you were able to pick these up, first off, I'm extremely jealous of you. Like, come on, I wanted these so bad and you got them instead of me. That hurts my feeling. I mean, congratulations. I'm extremely happy for you. You watching this with the shoes in your hand, laughing at me. You got them instead of me. Just let that sink in, because I'm really sad about that. As always, thank you guys for watching, though. I appreciate every single one of you except for Steven. Steven, you suck. Go home, leave now. If everyone could drop a Steven, please leave in the comment section below. He was gone for a couple weeks. I was like, oh, we got rid of Steven. He's back. It's a travesty. It's a nightmare. It's appalling, actually. So please comment, Steven, please leave, because we just need him to leave. And as always, I love every single one of you from the bottom of my heart. I will be back tomorrow with a brand new video. I had so much fun checking these out today. What a great pickup. I love you guys, and until next time, peace.